First 10. Stafford, end zone, touchdown. It's Cup.
What's up, guys? I'm in a very, very somber mood right now because I really don't want to talk about this game at all. But since I'm the commish and I have to fucking talk about it, here we go. Ross completely murdered me this week, man. 124.46 points. And I laid a complete egg. Probably the worst game I've had in a couple seasons in this league. Only 70 points. Ouch. I did not expect this. I am still reeling, Ross, but you kicked my ass. So I will begrudgingly go into how this matchup unfolded. So Dak Prescott only got me 7.48 fucking points. That's not going to get it done, man. What the hell? Had some yards, interception, no touchdowns, though. What the hell? All right. And then Josh Allen, 20.66 points. Not elite numbers, but a nice bounce back from his totals from last week there for you, Ross. So good job there. Alvin Kamara probably had his worst game of his career. Only had eight carries, 5 yards, 4 receptions, 25 yards. I cannot believe that's what his totals came out to be. So that's unbelievable. But Antonio Gibson, 8.3 points, looking really good compared to my shitty performance from Kamara there, Ross. 8.3 points. Got you some carries there at the end to help boost your numbers. So solid RB2 numbers there for you there. At least Austin Eckler showed up for me this week. Got 9 catches, 61 yards. Had a 2-point conversion, so 18 points. Very solid numbers there for him. David Montgomery, 9.4. Getting the volume. The yards weren't quite there. Need some touchdowns, but obviously you didn't need it this week, Ross. So good for you there. DK, Donkey Kong Metcalf had 11 targets, but only 6 catches for 53 yards. Tyler Lockett there is really stealing the show here the last couple of weeks. So hopefully it balances it out a little bit, but not a great week there for DK, that's for sure. Cooper Kupp looking like one of the top receivers in the league this year, fantasy and pro. 9 catches, 163, and 2 touchdowns there for you, Ross. Congrats on scooping him up in the draft. So he's paying off big dividends for you here, man. So 32.3, that's a monster number. Amari Cooper, the whole Cowboy offense looked like they were just kind of just rolling with the ground game this week. Pollard and Zeke, which got them the W in real life, but fantasy I was not really loving that very much. Only 3.9, 3 catches, 24 yards for Amari Cooper, who came back down to earth hard after a massive first week. Mike Williams, maybe finally showing his potential here. 7 catches on 10 targets, 91 yards, and a touchdown. And George Kittle has yet to have that big game for me yet. Had like almost 10 last week and only 3.7 this week. So, he's catching his targets, just not getting a lot of depth on targets. No touchdowns yet, but hopefully better weeks for him are to come. Darren, the Walrus Waller, did his thing. The Steelers kind of double covered him a lot. Derek Carr also didn't really throw the ball to him a couple times when he was open early in the game, which kind of hurt his overall numbers, but still very good. 5 catches, 65 yards. Chase Edmonds got me 10 points on the dot. Very solid performance there for him. See Antonio Brown, who's now out due to COVID, coming up this week. So make plans accordingly there, Ross. Only 2.2 points after a monster week 1. Tyler Bass got me 5 points, not nearly enough. And Harrison Butker matched that as well, getting a lot of touchdowns there in that game. And finally, the Ram defense got me 9 points, very respectable, but it paled in comparison to your defense, Ross. It got you 19 points, 3 picks, 2 TDs, and a sack. So they had a day for you there. So like I said, I hated fucking talking about this game, but congrats to you, Ross. You move on to 2-0, looking like a juggernaut. And myself, I'm over here just trying to figure out what went wrong, and hopefully my players bounce back in a big way this week to make up for this absolute dud. So good luck to you, Ross. Good job, man.